Today's topic is family. Part 1. Style questions.
Can you describe your family?
I live in a nuclear family, with my parents and a younger brother. My father is an engineer, and lives in a liga, whereas my mother is a homemaker. My brother is currently doing his bachelor's in technology in electronic communication, from Doha.
How much time do you spend with your family?
I really love spending time with my family. However, my present job, which is a host for a show with Fox Traveler, requires me to travel a lot, so I am not able to spend that much time with them. However, whenever I do get time, I either call them to wherever I am or go to meet them at home.
What is your personal contribution to your family?
Towards my family, I make sure that I spend at least 2 days a month with my parents and my brother. So, most of the time we all make plans to make sure that we do spend those 2 days together, no matter where we are. Other than this, I give 5% of whatever my earnings are to my family.
What type of task do you do to assist your family members?
Well, most of the time I am doing the work that requires me to move out of house, like paying bills, buying grocery or going to bank.
Whom do you like most in your family? Why?
I love both my parents a lot. For me, nothing comes before them, so they are the first priority. To an extent, this is because I believe that who I am now is because of them. They have supported me through the toughest phase of my life, and have enjoyed every moment of my success with me. They have given me so much, that I don't even find myself capable enough to say that I will return your love. So, for sure, they are the ones that I love the most.
Part 2. Style task.
Describe a happy family event from your childhood.
You should say what the event was, where it happened, what you saw and did, and explain why you remember this event so well.
There are numerous happy events in my life that I can recall, and among them, I would like to talk about the time when my family gathered to make the chunk cake for the Tet holiday. The Lunar New Year, or Tet, is a very special traditional holiday in my country. It was probably my most favorite holiday when I was a small girl, as my family had a lot of activities to celebrate this occasion. Among them, making the chunk cake made me excited the most. The chunk cake is made of glutinous rice, green beans, and fat pork, wrapped in banana leaves, in the shape of a square. I often played with my older brother when my parents prepared the ingredients for the cake, and then my father lit a small fire to boil the cake overnight. It was perhaps the only time of the year when I was allowed to stay up late. While my family was sitting around the warm fire, my grandmother would tell the old legendary story about the chunk cake to commemorate the filial affection of Lang Lu Prince to his father, and remind us of the long-lasting Vietnamese tradition. In recent years, my family has not had enough time for making the chunk cake on our own. However, to me, a ready-made chunk cake that we buy from a local market can't bring the special feeling and replace the taste of a chunk cake from my childhood. I hope that my family can continue our tradition in the coming years.
Part 3. Style questions.
How often are you together with other members of your family?
Almost every day. I usually eat breakfast with my mother, and sometimes my father is there, if he hasn't already left for work. Then in the evening, we usually eat dinner together, and that would include my sister and brother as well as my parents, so we are together at least once every day, normally.
When do you get together with other members of your family?
More often than not at set meal times, usually in the evening when we eat dinner. At weekends we may spend more time together, as we usually have lunch and dinner together, if we aren't out somewhere.
What sorts of things do the people in your family do together?
We eat together as a family and I like to go shopping with my sister. My parents do lots of things together, they go out dancing, they take vacations together without us sometimes, but usually once a year we all get together as a family, and go on vacation for a week.
What do you think are the benefits of doing things together, such as walking in the street together as a family?
Firstly, I think it's nice to do things together as a family, even just walking along together. It helps keep the family together just like any relationship, when you share experiences and memories. Sometimes the simple activities like walking, or going shopping together, can be fun and relaxing, and it also gives families a chance to talk or discuss things between them.
Do people do things together as a family when you have holidays in your country?
Yes, generally, families will plan to spend some time together. Maybe it's not always possible to travel to visit if children are grown up and living in another part of the country, but especially if the holiday falls on a Monday, the long weekend makes it easier to plan a trip to visit other family members. They might plan a special day out or simply plan to spend the day with their family at home. Thanks for watching.